Here we go again. The plot twist everyone's been waiting for. So it's not a plot twist then. So, as you can see, Warner Brothers Discovery announced that Max will be rebranding, not really, back to its original name, HBO Max, after having dropped HBO from the title in 2022, essentially working themselves in a full circle. If you actually read this article or any other publication that's covering this news right now, it goes on to say that this decision, ironically, and I'll tell you why later, was made because when they dropped the HBO from their title, the intent was to put a focus on their reality content, their unscripted stuff from TLC and other networks that do the reality series. So now they're saying 2 years later, the reason they're bringing HBO back, their core identity, if you will, is because the content that is the least engaged with by subscribers is the food content and the TLC content. So this is only a little bit infuriating because when David Zaslav came in during the Warner Brothers Discovery merger and made all these changes, one of them being dropping HBO from the HBO Max name with trying to focus on his Discovery content. That was one of his decisions, along with canceling a bunch of projects, not just canceling them, but also removing them from the platform and burying them from being distributed elsewhere for a tax write-off. So this is a little bit infuriating and also a little maddening because, again, they just kind of work themselves in a big circle. If you see in this article and if you follow the Max, or now HBO Max again, social media accounts, they're kind of treating this with like self-aware humor, kind of approaching it as haha, we get it, especially if, like with this tagline, the plot twist everyone's been waiting for. Feels a little disingenuous, you know. Me, it's kind of infuriating just because personally all the qualms that I have with David Zaslav and the decisions he's made and how it's affected animation and a lot of their original series. So take this news for what you will, at least now when you call it HBO Max without thinking about it, because that's how we were introduced to it, you'll now be correct again. So follow along for more fandom news, entertainment news, stuff like this. Catch you next time.